What's up, YouTube? It's another day. I didn't really do too much today. Just been chilling. Um, just trying to figure out just more ideas for the video shoot. That's what I want to do. Just figuring out more ideas because the weather hasn't been the best out here. It's been raining and stuff. And one of the ideas that I have in mind, it's gonna be fire, like super fire. I got something that's in mind where I wanna. I don't even want to tell you. I just want to drop it, but I'm gonna need it not to be raining outside. So there's that. Yeah. So that's what I want to do. That's what was like the whole. That's my whole thing for this week. I wanted to just drop a video. That's what I have on my board. Just drop a video, and that's what needs to get done. So not today because it's still cold. I think tomorrow would be perfect. Tomorrow we'll get that set up and get that going. But other than that, I really just been chilling, bro. Just been chilling today. But that's the thing about like clothing, like the clothing business, like things just like shit just feels so slow, bro. Like I have the craziest pieces in my brain. Like the ideas that I have in my brain are just like, bro, they're itching at me and it needs to be here. But the whole thing is like, y'all know what happened with the supplier. The last supplier, just too much money out here in LA, just too much money. They just want too much, bro. When you could go to China and it's so much cheaper. That's like the only thing. Like you could go to China and it's so much cheaper. So it's like for a brand like me, just starting off, it's just smarter for me to go to China. I think. Like some days I'm just like, fuck it. Let's not go to China because like when you go to China, let me set this up right here. When you do it in China, you gotta it's more so like China is a whole process, bro. It's a whole process. The fact that you have to wait for the product, right? You have to wait for it. You gotta send in the mock-up. And then after you send in the mock-up, you gotta hopefully they get it right, 100% right. Hopefully the quality's good, you know. Like I do have a supplier out there already that the quality is already decent, so I would be going with them. But also then you got Trump with this tariffs thing that just dropped. Like, bro, it's a lot that goes on with the China thing rather than just going out here to LA. But LA, they're gonna charge you $800 for a sample, and that's crazy, bro. Because if you go to China, you could get a sample for what, $100, $80, 80 to to the max 150, and that's the max that you would ever have to pay in China. But the only thing, you gotta wait. You gotta wait for shipping. You gotta wait for them to get it done. You gotta draw up the designs. You gotta make sure that everything is like, completely mapped out. Like with your mock-up, you gotta make sure you're on point. Every little thing on your mock-up has to be on point, because that's only gonna help you in the long run with your brand. Because if your mock-up's not on point, they could go back and do something that you didn't want, or it just doesn't come out how you want it or how you envision it in your head. So you really got to be super specific when it comes to the mock-up. So that's the only thing, bro. That's the only thing that's really like holding us back right now. It's just me kind of figuring out whether I want to go to LA or I want to go to China. And I'm like still back and forth. I got all these China people hitting me up, this and that, telling me to send them this, send them that. And I'm like, kind of want to go to LA, kind of want to go to China. But it's just so much going on right now, bro. But I just want it to be here already. I want the designs to be here so y'all can see it. And it's gonna go crazy, bro. Like what I have in my brain You want me to tell y'all? Should I tell y'all like what's coming? Nah, I can't. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't tell y'all. If I get 5 likes on this, 5 likes. Isn't that crazy? This is the start of everything right now. I'm saying 5 likes. 5 likes. Imagine a year from now, I'm gonna be like 1,000 likes. That's so crazy, bro. That's so crazy. I love the process of all this stuff. I love the grind. Like, I don't know. I'm just a different person. Like, I know what I'm capable of. In my brain, I know what I'm capable of. So it's like I'm just locked in, bro. But anyways, yeah, I'm trying to figure out, do we go to China? Do we go to LA? Do we go to China? Do we go to LA? Do we pay $800 for a sample, or do we go to China and we pay 120 and we gotta wait a month and a half to get it? Which a month and a half is fine. Like, I'm not tripping about it. So I don't know. I gotta lock in and figure out what I want to do. I'm gonna do that tonight. Really figure out whether I want to go to China or I want to do it out here, because all the other suppliers that I had out here, they just said too much. I had like three LA suppliers, and they all just said too much. They just all said too much. So I can only, yeah, we're going with China, bro. We got to go with China. It's just starting off the brand. Bro, I don't got 5,000 a drop on our second drop on the brand. I don't got 5,000 a drop right now. So we got to go with China, bro. We have to do it. Even though I low-key don't want to, because of everything that's happening with the tariffs and, everything else, and the wait times. And I like to be more so like hands-on. I like to be hands-on, bro. Like, the fact that I can see everything that's going on with the brand, and I don't gotta, like, I could pull up and be like, okay, let me see. Oh, you guys got that? Y'all doing that? Okay, perfectly. Oh, you're doing that? Not like that. I don't really want it like that. Rather than just doing everything through the phone, like, they're gonna send photos and then I gotta double check and look, and hopefully it came out exactly how the photo was, and then it gets to you and it's like, okay, it came out good, that's great, but if it doesn't, then you looking at another month process. So it's definitely a lot to think about. But I think just the smarter route and where we are as a brand right now, I feel like China would be the best thing for us to do. So we are going to be looking for suppliers, more suppliers. We're going to be looking at prices, and I guess we're starting all the way over with the supplier thing, because all the suppliers I had out here, just way too much, bro. So I guess that's what we're doing tomorrow. Y'all stay tuned for that video. I'm going to give you guys a full in-depth video of how I look for suppliers. I'm going to show you is exactly what I do. Whatever I do, you guys will see. We're going to go on desktop, and you'll be able to see the whole entire thing. We're going desktop. We'll look over everything. Y'all be able to see every little thing that I do on desktop when finding suppliers. So if you're a brand or you're just someone that wants to sell stuff, we're doing it. We're doing it tomorrow. So y'all stay tuned in. And yeah, your boy.